Hey designers, I just wanted to do a quick video, a quick overview of what we did last week. Basically, me and Derbaz, we had started the mood board, and during the Zoom live call, my computer had like a complete meltdown and powered down, and we're just going to resume picking up from there, and I'm going to turn some of these mood board elements into our style guide. And the style guide is a template I got off the internet, and if y'all would like the link to that, just let me know, and I will gladly provide you all with that. But first, I just want to go back to the mood board and discuss a few of these elements. First of that being the color palette up top, the orange and the blue teals and the whites. We actually got that from colors.adobe.com/explore, I think it is. Let me see here. /create. And as you see here, you can kind of pick your style of color harmony rule and then try to find some colors that work for you. I happen to have a preference for around here, but you can also go to Explore tab, and they kind of have color palettes by each individual color: blue, purple, yellow, and so forth. It just goes on, and you can scroll through the next tabs and just check out all the different color palettes. So that's where our color palette inspiration came from. Next, we had the images for our user, and our user's name is George Collins. George Collins, that's correct. And we found the image for George from 2020 Stock, which is a stock photography website. I think it's paid, but it comes free with an Envato account, so we use that since I have an Envato Elements account. But if you wanted to go strictly free, you could use something like unsplash.com. They have great photography for your designs. So that's always a great option. And then let's see here. These illustrations, I no longer have the tabs to these open, but we actually got these illustrations from Pinterest last week. And we liked this one because it showed a user on the computer kind of in their element doing their thing. And that's kind of where they would kind of encounter the CAPTCHA software. And then we like this element for the shield icon and the security aspect of it. It felt like a good icon that represented security, which goes right hand in hand with the gCaptcha. And then lastly, we have these patterns below. These patterns I actually found from just doing simple Google search. X and O patterns, circle patterns, and the cubes also came from there. And there we are. I touched that up with a blend mode that we just got in Adobe XD update. So that's why it's orange instead of pink. But okay, going back to the style guide. Here's how I would use the style guide. As you see, we have a few different areas for the primary logo, the alternate or secondary logo, the color palette, some fonts we'll be using, the company tagline, any buttons or UIs, elements, graphical elements, and then patterns and textures. Since this is just for demo purposes, I won't be filling out the entire thing. I'll just kind of be adding a few elements just so y'all can get the gist of everything. For these patterns and textures, I like these two patterns overall, so I think I'm going to just bring those straight over. There we go. Then next, we'll go ahead and just knock out that color palette. Looks like I didn't notice, but we lost one of our colors. There we go. All right. And then from there, you would put in your RGB values and your CMYK for printing values down here below, or your hex code values for the website. I'm not going to take the time to do all that, but you would also give each one a unique name. We'd say like casual orange. No, let's say fun orange. Casual orange. Sandy white. We'll call it blue. Very unoriginal names, but we just needed something to go along with the colors here. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, for the logo, here's where we would place an image of the logo because we're not taking the time to actually build everything from scratch. We don't have an image for the logo. We're just going to use a font and create two versions of it. So hitting all the buttons here. All right, now these words came from our strategy session from the first week. I just wanted to kind of bring those over here so we didn't forget them. We can call it Delighted Blue. Okay, going off the terms and the tone that we set for the gCaptcha brand, it was, casual, playful, fun, and delighted. Because of that, I thought a sans serif would probably do best. So let's just kind of see what I'm working with here. Yeah, I'm liking the look of Gotham. I just think it needs to be bolder to bring home that secure feeling. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Secondary logo. Let's see. How can we switch it up? No. Okay, how about... Now we're probably just going to use this G element for the secondary logo, but I'm thinking of ways you could play around with that, fill this in, and maybe be kind of a lock thing, go off the security premise. I don't know. It's just kind of an idea, but just something I'm thinking about. But as I said, we won't be using that today. That's just a crazy idea where you could take it artistically. So, okay, and small icon issues, we'll be using this version. So let's see. Let's take it a step further. Let's make it a little smaller. Let's make the G a little smaller. I like that. There we go. And then obviously for our logo font, that was Gotham. So we'll keep that with the headlines. And then I won't actually use a different body font. I'll use the same. It'll be Gotham as well, but it will be the regular book version. So we'll do more with this to make it stand out, but this will be our headlines and this will be our body copy. So that just leaves us with button UI, the tagline for the company, and then these graphic elements. I'm going to call it a day for this part of the tutorial, but if we were to finish everything, we would knock those out as well. But we have enough, I feel, to start wireframing the homepage and then use these colors and fonts to build a stylized version of the homepage. So check us out in the next video, and we'll be finishing that. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you soon.